Once Upon a Time by Hobbit Falls on Archive of Our Own. Narrated by Kimberly Likes Tea. Chapter 5 The Frog Prince.
Now, son,
Jamil began, pointing at the large golden ball that Deuce held.
that ball is extremely rare, and your father only bought it for you because you asked for it. If it were up to me, you would never have had it.
Now, honey! Kaleem broke in, threading his arm through Jamil's. Tion is our darling son. He should get everything he asks for.
You spoil him too much.
Jamil sighed before turning back to Deuce.
Do not, under any circumstances, lose that ball. Yes, father.
Deuce replied, blinking in surprise. These two don't seem very different than usual. Strange. Still deep in thought, Deuce ventured outside of the castle and made his way to a pond. He began throwing it up in the air and catching it, sighing. He couldn't for the life of him remember what story he was in now. He just hoped that he would find Ace just as quickly as in Rapunzel. Losing his focus, the ball slipped from his hands and rolled into a pond.
Ah, damn it.
He cursed, kneeling down by the pond.
Jamil's gonna kill me.
The water soon began to bubble, and a frog soon appeared, bouncing the ball on his head.
Oh no.
Deuce thought, taking the ball from the frog.
I'm in the Frog Prince, aren't I?
What the hell is this? The frog spoke in Ace's voice. Why am I a frog?
We're in the Frog Prince.
Deuce replied, placing the ball down and picking Ace up.
Ugh, this is weird. You're all...
Don't finish that sentence, Deuce. Ace cut him off sharply. Why am I always the one that's cursed?
Your personality, maybe?
I'd slap you if I could. Deuce sighed and lifted Ace to his shoulder, Ace hopping onto it.
This one is a shorter story from what I remember.
He said as he picked up the ball.
So at least you won't be in that form for much longer.
Good, Ace said, holding on to Deuce's shirt. Silence washed over them as they made their way to the castle until Deuce spoke up.
Did you really mean what you said back in Rapunzel?
He asked, his hands tightening around the ball.
That you...
Yes, Ace whispered, almost too quiet for Deuce to hear. Did...
Yes.
Deuce cut him off.
I did. I have for a while now. Ever since Azul's Overblot. You?
Since the VDC, Ace muttered. I was jealous of how close you were with Appel, so I kind of took it out on you. Deuce chuckled at this as they approached the doors.
Do you think us confessing to each other will make us go through the story faster?
Most likely not, but it would be great if it did.
Get that disgusting creature out of here!
Well, that's just not nice, Ace thought to himself as Jamil pointed at him.
But, Father...
Deuce pleaded.
He helped me when he grabbed my ball when it fell in the pond. He only asked for my friendship in return.
Jamil still looked uncertain, but Kaleem clapped his hands with glee. Oh, how wonderful! He exclaimed. Our little Tion made a friend. He's welcome to stay here as long as he likes. With that, he walked off humming, Jamil racing after him. Deuce blinked at this before heading towards his room, Ace still on his shoulder. Those two don't seem very different, Ace piped up as they entered Deuce's room. That's strange, isn't it?
I would hate to be their child in real life.
Deuce chuckled, sitting on his bed.
One's too carefree and the other isn't carefree enough.
A pain, the both of them, Ace said, hopping off of Deuce's shoulder. So now what? I don't know this fairy tale very well.
Depends on the version we're in.
Deuce hummed.
I believe in this one I have to throw you against the wall in a fit of rage.
What kind of messed up fairy tale is this? Ace yelled.
Yeah, there are some messed up ones out there.
Deuce said.
If we want to get out of this fast, I need to get angry at you.
Well, you can't, Ace said smugly. Because you love me. Deuce's face reddened as he grabbed Ace.
Don't just say that,
he mumbled.
It's embarrassing.
Well, I don't know how to get you angry at me, Ace hummed before an idea popped into his head. Wait, I know how.
You do?
Yes, but you won't like it.
Just do it. The faster I throw you against a wall, the faster we get out of here.
Well, I warned you, Deucey. You're a terrible honor student.
What?
You're so dumb, I don't think you're going to pass on to the next grade.
Now hold on.
Your mom should be ashamed that she had a kid like you.
Don't bring my mom into this!
Anger taking over, he chucked Ace at the nearest wall, the frog hitting the wall hard and falling to the floor. Realization hit him, and Deuce raced over to where Ace was, kneeling down to him.
Oh shit.
He whispered, panicking.
Did I get the version wrong? Oh no. I'm sorry. Ace, I'm so sorry.
Covering his face with his hands, he began to cry, believing that the one he loved was dead by his hands. Ouch, Deucey. You didn't have to throw me so hard. Ace's voice made Deuce lower his hands, eyes widening when he saw Ace sitting there, fully human and in princely clothes. He was rubbing his head, but gave Deuce a grin when they made eye contact. Deuce let out a choked laugh as he cupped Ace's head in his hands. I didn't mean any of those things I said, Ace muttered, looking down. I was just trying to end the story.
I figured.
Deuce smiled back.
I'm sorry that I threw you too hard. Are you okay?
Better now that I'm human, Ace replied. The two of them moved closer until a bright light began to shine. Damn it, Ace whispered under his breath. Always at the worst time. Deuce chuckled before moving forward and placing a kiss on Ace's cheek.
I'll see you in the next story, Ace.
See you in the next story. I hope you enjoyed today's fanfic reading. A link to the original fanfic will be left in the description below, along with all of the artwork that I used. I tried to leave links to the original artists as much as I can, but some of them might have been lost, so if anyone recognizes the artists, feel free to send me a link. It will be greatly appreciated. And if you enjoyed what I do and would like to see more in the future, please let me know and give a minute to click that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. So, thank you again. Goodbye!